Now, Dr. Matthew Poku Pempe, Brother our friend and Naponu, also there. Why should we that the NDCs are trying to make certain things be there? What for some be waha? No, deal with that baba come. No, why am I something in our assassin? No, some now are can say, the door now, no crabby him. What from me, I put my phone because one was on a share video, no business and cabin. We are shawadin, comment section.
I was a yano, Uncofa, I said, anymore near the sea, free messages, I won't collaborate, so free message. And then my church, you must say the choir, and now a free February, two choir, bo, Kobe, Biadico focus, September by. No, say, I'm sorry, preoccupy my issue, and the look of what's that classroom. It is all here. Be now classing, free such as venting, the fact that the Diasi, who call the shame now. What did he?
Because of cerebrospinal meningitis.
Yes.
It's a man for that one of victim.
I just said that man for about you. Throughout the north, so what goes school north? Set temperatures a drew baby, it would be down party. South could do baby that a debiasha, who shall learn into fear, who's a conform a double and nobody they say. My catch was a venting teacher, no, actually, you, the public graduate school. Is the boy someone that did the park of venting? More statistics of venting. Teacher don't try any public graduate. Last year, this year, difference is 17. Last year, admissions.
Any this year
admission. Difference is 17 children.
17.
17. 17. Me say, first HS secretariat, documents in our
10 years of overpopulated school.
Me say, Minim Kofokra, Wabang, about your 7 Kumanima, Omutu Kaya, COVID, the Kalazapo, she see. Hey, teacher, you have not about my Nana Nakasa. As also, you could travel to near Yan Colevida, here, ministry. Last year, the 100,000 down could open us away.
So we know schools to say.
Oh, my call last year. Oh, my, no, they can. Second, just in school, Bugulo. Over one school last year, no percent Ghana for ye didn't dear coffin. Almost fed in the home was a be a professor now. Professor, you are supposed to your card, another be a subject where a quarter and also your Becana Wooty. Professor,
so say no, so no one professor.
A bit, sir.
Sandy BT.
Or called it dear, Nakatisa. Obi our call free such as I young woman dear. I quite young for swore. I'll be the president. I could be high for say, Monco Rocket of foot to say free such a papa. Last year, come up, we don't program issue, and I chance what the North region over to school for 3 weeks.
Not feeding grants and call.
Ye jay, we saw. Ye upper coffee every year, first term, for the last 6 years. There be a North region chance to school. Obu jay. Obu Jaya Nakaba. It's here. Your document be no President Nanako and Dankofado. Or the free access to trade job or two job will crack by. Or see, I did a year, no. You know, sir, who say, you may see schools at home, you may be a school, you may infrastructure worker.
Okay, na a binuma drain say,
tea cover, and you be badgering Alberta. Oh, ma, 2012, I said, we are some. Yako election 2012 kaba. ABC free SHS. ABC ye free SHS say ye 200 e-schools anabeboa. Almost see say and almost started progressive free.
The last time about now so almost see 50.
Almost see say out of say.
Out of 200.
So school na we are sorry. 950 out of 200. What pass an hour fail?
An average failure.
Average failure. Where we could it. Omo say you requested 200 no kind. No more shame in the one. A chest 200 and Sanya started. Free SHS, obviously progressive now. So no much Washington Catabia. I don't know when 50 credit you started. Time we started become 100. Time we started free SHS. 2015-2016 academic year. I would day schools. No one see one e-block credit
by 2015.
Yes.
Say World Bank for support here for 20.
I don't feel 2015. Up to now, World Bank schools to be brave.
Even the 23.
Even the 23. That's somehow. Say the only man vigilante of course won't see.
But
Okuja told me in Crawford.
No, I'm vigilante for.
The schools be my vigilante groups. So vigilante group.
I've made this point countlessly, but there's nothing wrong with all the feedback coming up. And ours is to elevate the conversation, and I'd like to stay there, that this is a novelty. This was something we are used to. I mean, previously they'll put it in a green book, hard copy. You can't even critique it. You understand? So we've really made progress. We've moved on. In the past, where we had documents similar to attempting to accountability, they put it in a green book.
But we held their feet to the fire when they released the green book.
That's why I'm saying
because that document is so clear.
It doesn't discount the fact that they put it in a hard copy. Yeah. So critiquing it is difficult. And the fact is that critiquing a soft document like this, with a search engine, and that of a hard copy document are not the same. So we really made progress. Feedback, critical, very important. I would not debate and trivialize the conversation and make it look like this is a tracker. It means that it's a work in progress. It's a living document. It's updated by the minute, by the hour, and by the day. There is absolutely nothing wrong if he thinks that there's an aspect that should be in the tracker that is not there. It can be considered. What is wrong with that? What is it about the cathedral that is not already public? And so how would it be a big deal if it's on a tracker?
But by your point, though, I mean, the principle, a lot of the things that you printed are already public. But you
exactly the point
is that
exactly. So
why not the cathedral?
So it can be put there. Feedback. There's nothing wrong with it. We shouldn't make it look like it's a big deal if somebody identifies that the cathedral or something else is not there. It can be brought in there. It is something that I think the conversation around it should be, hey, we are getting somewhere as a country. Can we protect this and make sure that even successive government beyond another Akufo-Addo's government will make use of this? Let me also make a very important point. So we trivialize everything and make it look like this whole country should be riding on the macro issue. If it is not a rich hospital, it's meaningless. If it is not an airport, it's meaningless. If it's not a Sunyani airport, it's meaningless. That is the beginning of our troubles. So that community beyond Krabwa Kota, whose survival and everything they need is on a borehole, and the government of Ghana has utilized its funds to put up that borehole, that community also equally deserves the right to know what the government of Ghana has done for them. So you can only make input and say, well, you could add this, you could add, but never, ever trivialize some of the projects in there. You talk about ramps. Do you know how much a ramp on a 1 kilometer road costs? And you think it's needless for the people to be accounted to, for them to know what government has done with their money? Anybody that begins to make the other kind of argument has no respect for the people. For you to think that all somebody needs is a CHIPS compound, okay? One small CHIPS compound with a 2-bedroom for the nurses' quarters, for them to have health care in their community. The government of Ghana has spent money. The government of Ghana is accounting to those people, not only to people in East Legon and people in Cantonment. The government of Ghana needs to account to the people in Fantomado Bomi the same way they want to account to the people in Laboni. So once you account to the people in Laboni or the people in Spintex about the flower port overpass, you should also account to the people in Gabo, in the Yeswano constituency, about their water facility that you've provided for them. So don't sit in Accra, and because you are seeing big things and you want big things, you Google those big things and say, I have seen my big airport, I've seen that Kumasi airport. And so that water project for that person under the cocoa tree is needed. We are not accounting to people, we are not accounting to elitists. We are accounting to every Ghanaian everywhere. And every single investment that has been made on the people, on behalf of the people of Ghana, deserves to be accounted for. But like I said, when you follow the launch events, you'd realize that the government was very clear that this is a living document. It even has a cutoff date as of June 2023. Even that one, there are gaps. As I speak to you now, there is a lot of work ongoing to still continuously update it. And that should tell you that government focus is not on politics. Government focus is on governance. Otherwise, government would not leave out.
So projects. That's your verdict. This is a governance tool,
not a political tool. But that's not my verdict. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And let me also make that very important point. It is quite laughable that you open a database that has in excess of about 13,000, and you say you've identified 67 errors that needs corrections, which government itself put them out there anyway. And then government says, I have identified 67 errors. Let me tell you, those 67 errors come in various forms. I have the report here. Some of them, it's correction of the project title. Mm-hmm. Some of them are corrections of the locations. For example, Ministry of Communication executes a project in Edukrum. Educhrome as at 2018 was part of a Kiapem Not. And so Ministry of Communication, for whatever reason, in inputting the data, makes Educhrome part of a Kiapem Not. So somebody who lives in a Kiapem Not really will say, this project is not in a Kiapem Not. And the person will quickly take a screenshot and make a fuss about it, which is true. He is right. All that is required is for the system to be updated, for Educhrome to reflect Okra District Assembly.
But there are fundamental questions that
Many people want to support us. Na bring na wakadama mesede. Na one check down ho bohu tanks bi ho. Obobo mehu all certain amount bi apeditua. Ebohu euros, ebohu pounds. Mebe fe bia no so as slow or as high bia. Ni wia bomazena cost buy and send ho no. Buy and send is me atwane kakra. Atwane kakra ma so process ni nyina na so wia. Ebohu da obo bring up drop down menu bi able to choose the payment method they pay choose. Ni wia ni nyina na wa iska. Thank you for supporting us.